Though SUVs are suddenly back in fashion, the bevy of new compacts hitting the market is providing traditional car shoppers with some excellent choices. And this next generation Chevy Cruze is one of them. Spoiler alert, it's even better than its equally new bigger brother. Having just finished up an ambivalent week with the all-new midsize Malibu, it turns out that this new Cruze is the car I thought the Malibu would be. Stylish, premium, and most of all, a huge improvement over what was. The Cruze is a compact sedan priced from $17,495, offered with a manual transmission on all but the range-topping model, and now comes in a reimagined and lighter package affording more rear seat legroom. While the diesel option will have to wait a year, engine choices have been downsized to just one, a direct injected take on the 1.4-liter Turbo 4, significantly upping the power quotient to 153 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque. More get up and go combined with fewer lbs makes for a quicker Cruze, capable of a 0 to 60 time of 7.7 seconds, an impressive number in this class. When you take the Cruze all the way, you end up here with the Premier trim and its standard 6-speed automatic transmission, sans paddle shifters, or a sport mode. While most of the Premier's appeal lies in its high level of content and upgraded aesthetics, the rear suspension also takes a step up from the standard torsion beam to a Watts linkage for slightly more sophisticated ride and handling characteristics. A stop-start system is standard, further helping the Cruze go from 30 mpg in combined driving on last year's car to 34 mpg here. Though the car is 3 inches longer upon the same wheelbase, overall passenger and cargo volume is down slightly, and the gas tank is smaller.
The Cruze approaches the driving experience with a mature bias, free of things such as turbo lag, extraneous sounds, or an overzealous suspension setup. Either around town or on the highway, you get the feeling that you're driving a car from the next segment up. However, if you're in search of a true driver's car, the Civic has raised the bar to a height the Cruze can't quite reach. Sporty driving here is met with about 7/10 of the excitement found in the Honda. Now that being said, I imagine most shoppers in this segment will appreciate the Cruze's premium demeanor. And after all, there's no shame in being a Kevin Durant in a LeBron James world.
I love the look of the jet black Kalahari interior, and the power adjustable driver's seat is an all-day kind of helm. There's manual adjustments on the passenger side. And in the back, the heated seats are elevated theater style to give passengers a higher vantage point. And though there are no USB ports back here, there is an AC outlet. My fully loaded Premier model is chock full of tech features and conveniences that would have seemed unimaginable just 5 years ago. Wireless phone charging, auto high beams, forward collision, lane change, side blind zone, and rear cross traffic alert, and the excellent MyLink audio and navigation system with Bose speakers. You get remote start, a color driver information display, a 4G Wi-Fi hotspot, plus superior connectivity with your smartphone. If you're not familiar with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, here's what they accomplish. By plugging your device into an available USB port, the MyLink system adds a button that allows access to a handful of your phone's apps right here on the big screen in a way that looks familiar. So for instance, if I'd rather use my phone's mapping app over the embedded navigation, I can. Plus, I can send and receive text messages via voice commands. Basically, it lessens the temptation to touch your device while driving. Combined with the safety and convenience of OnStar's rich features, the Cruze is killing it on the tech front. I wish the cubby which houses the USB port was large enough to neatly stow your phone. Otherwise, the Cruze is just another example of GM's excellence in implementing modern technologies. My car also adds the sporty RS appearance package with a spot-on body kit, fog lamps, rear spoiler, and 18-inch wheels. But the Cruze's bark is worse than its bite. The steering is a bit vague, and the understeer is fairly pronounced. The Civic is currently the gold standard in compact athletic drivability, but the Cruze has plenty of other positive attributes that likely hold even more appeal to certain shoppers. This 2016 Cruze Premier stickers for $28,640. And for those in search of a hatchback body style, one is on the way for the 2017 model year. The segment is ferocious, but the Cruze is a big-time winner. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.